In this section, we're going to talk about the adapter pattern. We use this pattern to convert the interface of a class to a different form, just like how we use adapters in everyday life. With these adapters, we can convert the interface of an object to a different form. So let's look at a real software example. Let's say we want to build one of those mobile apps for applying pretty filters to our photos. So we can capture or load a photo and then apply various filters to it. So in our project, let's add a new package called adapter. First, I'm going to introduce a class called image. Now, in Java, we have classes for working with images, but I don't want to talk about those classes because that would bring a bit of complexity and that may not work for people who are watching this course who don't know much Java. So let's imagine this image class is the standard way to work with images. Now, in this package, we're going to add an interface called filter. Here we did a method called apply that takes an image. So we take an image and apply a filter to it, right? Now let's create a real filter. So I'm going to add a new class called vivid filter. This filter is going to make our images look vivid with beautiful colors. So this class should implement the filter interface. In the apply method, we simply print applying vivid filter. Now, in our imaginary app, when we load an image, we want to be able to preview different filters. So let's introduce a new class called image view. This class will contain an image and allow us to apply different filters to it. So in this class, we're going to have a private field of type image. We should initialize this using a constructor. So Alt and Enter, add constructor parameter. Beautiful. Here we need a method for applying a filter. So apply, which takes a filter object. Then here we simply call filter.apply and pass this image. Now let's go to our main class and create an image view object. New image view. Here we should pass an image object. This is the image that we just captured or loaded. So new image. Now we can call the apply method and apply a filter to this image. Let's pass our vivid filter here. So new vivid filter. Let's run the program. So our vivid filter is applied. Beautiful. Now let's imagine as part of building this mobile app, we're going to use a third-party library that includes tens of beautiful filters. We don't want to code those filters from scratch. We want to reuse them. So in the adapter package, I'm going to add a new package. Let's imagine this package represents that third-party library we're going to use. We can call that Ava filters. Just a made-up name. It doesn't matter. Now, in this package, we're going to add a class called caramel. This will apply a caramel effect to our images. So here's our caramel class. Let's add a method called init. So in order to use this filter, first we have to call the init method. This is one of the requirements set by this library. Here we should also have a method called render that takes an image. Now, let's import this image class. Look, we have two image classes. Here's the one that we just created, and there is another one in the java.awt package. We're not going to use this one, so let's bring our own. So here in the render method, we simply print applying caramel filter. Okay? So this is a filter implementation in a third-party library. Now, in our main class, we're going to use this filter. So instead of applying this vivid filter, we want to apply the caramel filter. However, we have a compilation error here. Because the interface of the caramel class does not match what the apply method expects. So our apply method expects an instance of a class that implements the filter interface. So this filter interface says we should have a method called apply. However, this caramel class does not implement the filter interface and it doesn't have an apply method. This is where we use the adapter pattern. With the adapter pattern, we can convert the interface of this class to a different form that matches what we need. We're going to look at that next.